ISO 39001 Consulting.
We will now introduce NASFA's ISO 39001 Consulting. It is geared towards transport businesses that are looking to be ISO 39001 certified.
NASFA has established a Japan Mirror Committee made up of experts with extensive knowledge regarding Japan's road traffic system. As the Secretariat, NASFA plays a key role in managing ISO 39001 in Japan and serves as a liaison for the International Committee of the ISO, the International Organization for Standardization.
ISO 39001 is a published international standard. Effective October 2012, the objective is to reduce deaths and serious injuries due to road traffic accidents. As with ISO 9001 and ISO 14001, this standard stipulates requirements that are necessary for organizations to establish, implement, maintain, and improve a suitable road traffic safety management system in accordance with PDCA cycle. Here are some of the effects of ISO 39001 certification. A decrease in traffic accidents. Less compensation, repair, and insurance fees. It consolidates the organization's social standing. It contributes to business continuity.
Let's take a look at the ISO 39001 certification and renewal process. Businesses that pass the registration and examination are issued a certificate of registration that is valid for 3 years. Surveillance is held every year, and the certificate must be renewed at the 3-year point.
So what is NASFA's ISO 39001 Consulting? Let's take a look at a case example. Please have a seat.
Thank you.
Thank you. I understand that you have some questions about ISO 39001.
Yes, you see, last month we had a serious accident.
I'm sorry to hear that. How has the situation been since then? Well, we thought we had taken sufficient transport safety management measures, but in reality, the number of accidents hasn't gone down much.
In light of the recent accident, the representative director has instructed us to review and restructure our current safety management system.
The number of businesses that obtain ISO 39001 certification increases every year. NASFA's ISO 39001 consulting service assists companies for about 10 months in accordance with the necessary requirements. Now, let's return to the play. I see. Here.
Thank you.
Here. ISO 39001 requires that you identify the risks that lead to traffic accidents, assess how big an effect each one has, and pinpoint the ones that need your focused attention. Let's try to identify the risks in your company's operations that could lead to traffic accidents.
I understand.
Could you think of any risks in your daily operations?
Well, I guess the number one factor is speed. If our drivers would stick to the company's designated speed limit, then it would probably reduce the severity of any accidents that do occur.
All right. Speed is definitely a big risk factor. What sort of countermeasures do you have in mind for this problem? We are thinking of utilizing digital tachographs to monitor the driver's speed. Those that repeatedly exceed the set speed will receive instructions from the operation manager after roll call. That would be good. Starting with the step you just mentioned, let's continue working towards ISO 39001 certification. In NASFA's ISO 39001 consulting, special emphasis is placed on risk analysis, which is one of ISO 39001's important requirements. We advise companies on ways to make continual improvements. In the latter half of the drama, various activities have been completed, and the ISO 39001 audit is about to begin.
Ms. Shimizu, with your help, we have been able to establish a traffic safety management system and have begun implementing it.
That's good to hear. Let's contact the certification body and have them audited.
Yes. We will now begin the ISO 39001 audit process. Thank you for your time. We appreciate it.
To jump right in, you listed reduce accident liabilities by half as one of your company goals. To accomplish this, you are aiming to eliminate speeding completely. Could you tell us how you drew up this plan?
In accordance with the ISO 39001 requirements, we clarified and assessed the risks that our company faces, identified the areas that we should put priority on, and established it as our goal for this fiscal year.
I see. May I see the risk assessment list?
Yes. Here's our company's risk assessment list.
During the ISO 39001 registration process, auditors from the certification body will interview the business staff and check the on-site documents. By doing this, they will be able to confirm whether the business meets the necessary requirements. Businesses that pass the audit are issued a certificate of registration that is valid for 3 years. With this, the business is ISO 39001 certified.
Here are interviews with business owners that received ISO 39001 certification through NASFA. The cost to obtain certification is comparatively high. After getting certification, the cost of certification updates, etc., is also high. So we had to deliberate, and some people thought that there was no incentive to obtain the certification. However, looking at our current results, the number of accidents has actually decreased because of the certification. So I would like to see more operators working to obtain certification. If more companies have the ISO 39001 certification, I think that our operations market will become a better driving environment for everyone in the future. I would like more companies to make an effort such as this in order to realize their dreams for the future.
Our main reason for obtaining ISO 39001 certification was to decrease the number of accidents, even a little. We focused on communicating the intentions of the management side to our on-site drivers. In fact, I think we are moving in a good direction, with a sense of unity that we didn't have before. People's morals have undoubtedly improved. If we can have even one fewer accident, and we can show actual results, then I think the certification was necessary. Our people, meaning the employees who participate in the ISO certification, are a very individualistic group, but NASFA staff members have been surprisingly patient in this matter, so my impression is a favorable one.